Hola beautiful people, my name is Rita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my makeup without any concealer or contour and still get a beautiful and elegant finish at the end of it all. Sincerely, there are times when we don't just have all the products that we need for our makeup, or we run out of products, or we are just beginners and for some reason we make mistakes. Even when you're really good at doing makeup, sometimes you just make certain mistakes in trying new products. You might buy shades that are darker or lighter and you're wondering what to do with them. That's This makeup tutorial is going to help you solve that challenge to an extent. So it's good to start your makeup with prepped skin, washed, exfoliated if possible, and moisturized. And the first thing I do in my makeup process is to do my eyebrows, if I opt for that option that day, or rather just brush them up and leave them natural as they are. And that is why it's good to have properly groomed and carved eyebrows as many times or as often as you can. And then I'm filling in my eyebrows with this MAC fiber that I got. It is pretty easy to use and just gives a natural look to my eyebrows. So I opt for these options because I don't like to have very perfect drawn out lines on my eyes that make it look like it's not my eyebrows. So yeah, that's my own preference. And then I'm going in with this BM Pro foundation. That is the one I got that was lighter than my shade, and I'm going to use it to accentuate my eyebrows. Just going to draw along the natural line of my eyebrows with this foundation. And it's good to wet your foundation brush, which is what I did before applying your foundation. This is to make the foundation more malleable, make it spread more evenly. You won't see so many chunks around because of the water. And the water also serves to create a matte feel and finish to your foundation, so that even if you sweat, no matter what you do during the day, you don't have your makeup running down your face, so, or just looking distorted. So that's what I'm doing. And after drawing the outline under my eyes, I am smoothing in the foundation over my eyelids, just blending it in. The secret here is to have steady hands if you're going to be using a large brush like I am, because I don't know why I didn't go for a slimmer brush. But really, sometimes when I'm not in the mood to start switching brushes, I just do this because I trust my hands anyways. But if you're not so confident in your own ability to draw a straight line and keep a steady hand for your eyebrows, just use a thinner brush with a smaller edge to do this part. It would be easier and faster for you than doing it the way that I am here. But this works for me pretty fine, so I went ahead. It's good to always outline your eyebrows with foundation, because it's that highlighted color makes the like I said, highlights and accentuates your eyebrows. It gives it a lift and makes the eyebrows look even darker because of the contrast. So it just makes your eyes to stand out and makes them more obvious. Or how will I describe it? I think that's the best way you can describe it. It makes your eyes look more obvious and lifts your eyebrows. So consider doing this step. Even though makeup is much of preference, and doing what you think works best for you. So I won't say that you must follow every makeup rule, hook, line, and sinker, but this is just what I find and I think works pretty well for most people. And then I'm going to use that same foundation to as a highlighter on my nose, the tip of my nose and my nose ridge, around my lips, underneath, to remove the shadows from under my lip and on my chin, and blend it in with my brush. You can do it this way, or if you have a beauty blender, you can use that to also blend in your foundation. And blending in your makeup is a must in doing your makeup, because makeup is an art. You know, if you've done fine art before, you see that when you paint, you have to make sure that the colors blend in. If you're not making an abstract drawing, if you're painting a human being, the blending is what gives a natural feel to the artwork that you're doing. And right now, you're an artist on your face, working on your face and using it as a canvas. So make sure that no matter what you do, that you don't have definitive lines created by the products that you use. Take your time, use a mirror, and make sure that you're seeing what you're doing. Don't be in a haste, especially if you're a beginner. When you're doing makeup or doing an artwork, it could look distorted, as if there is no bearing. It is in the end that you see that all your little strokes and all your little efforts actually had a purpose and created something beautiful. So yeah, I'm still going to use that same foundation now to conceal the under of my eyes, where I tend to have eye bags, and also to just work as a highlighter for me underneath my eyes. I'm sure you can already see the difference on this side, where I have put the lighter shade of foundation under my eyes. My face is already having a good mix of tint and shade. It's already looking more structured. You can see my cheekbones are looking higher because of this process. The truth is, your face has different parts, and those different parts naturally have different shades and tints. And when you're working with makeup, what you're doing is just elevating those shades that already are there and tints, and making them look brighter or stronger. So if they are tints, brighter; if they are shades, darker or stronger. So don't forget to blend in. Blend, 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 blend. Make sure your makeup goes into your hairline, so that it doesn't stand like a circle. Like I have a scarf on here, but I'm trying my best for it to go as far as it can, so that it gets into my hairline, especially now that I'm using foundation. It was just powder. You could do that either which way, but when you're using foundation and you're doing this whole blending process and it's going to dry up, you don't want to have areas that you have missed. Don't forget to use some music when you're doing your makeup. Well, I'm going in now with my skin tone MAC foundation. This is the one that I got right. I got this and it was actually my skin color. So I'm using that to fill in the areas where I didn't use the lighter shade of foundation. I'm just filling in, and you can see even as I fill in, it's blending in with the other foundation that I had already on. So when you do that, make sure that it blends in with the rest of your face. Don't let it stand out separately like a patch on your face. Let everything blend in smoothly and beautifully. And if you want to apply foundation on your neck too, it's fine, because your makeup shouldn't look separate from the rest of your body. However, I'm not applying foundation on my neck today because I'm going to wear something white, and I didn't want the foundation to stain my clothes. I'm always concerned about that. I don't like, because when your foundation touches your clothes, you have makeup all over you, you look a bit unkept. So I like to avoid it as much as possible, and that is why it's good to use foundation that is your skin tone. And now I'm filling in the natural shade foundation around my face and the edges of my hairline as well. Smoothing, 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 smoothing. The process never ends. Keep smoothing, keep blending until you are satisfied that it looks just the way you want it to look. The more you do this, the easier it gets, the more comfortable you become with it. So I'm not leaving any stone unturned. Even underneath my nose, I'm making sure that my face is properly blended in. Well, can you see that thing around my nose? Can you see how my natural skin tone has created a contour around the highlighted part? That's the point for you to note. That's the point. So now I'm using this blush that I got a while back to put some color to my face, and I'm rubbing it in circular motions because of the same reason I've mentioned over and over again, not to have any very definitive lines on the face. Just want that natural feel to it, and I'm trying to make sure that the blush is balanced on either side of my face. That's another key. Anytime you're doing your makeup, you want a balance. So if you have eyebrows, two eyebrows, that one is looking like the other, your eyes, the one is looking like the other, your cheeks, the other side is looking like the other. Pretty much you can divide your face into two and have one of each thing on each side. One nostril, one eye, one eyebrow. I don't know why I'm saying all this, but anyways, you want to make sure that if you look at this side and you look at the other side, you see the exact same thing. And I'm going over the blush with a bronzer, still to give brightness to my face. And then over my nose, creating an exclamation mark right in the middle there between my eyes, and then on the tip of my nose. So is it looking good to you? I think it is. I think it is. And you see how we didn't use any contour or concealer, just 2 foundations that I had. And now I'm going in with this argan oil kajal to outline my eyes. My eyes already have a pretty dark look because of the long eyelashes that I have, but sometimes when I do makeup and my whole face is elevated, I still need to outline my eyes and apply mascara so that there is a balance, so that everything comes up hither. So I'm using my Maybelline mascara to coat my eyelashes, and I'm starting from the top. I realized I'm faster this way. I put on a good coat on top of the eyelashes before I go underneath, so that I don't keep doing the same thing over and over. So after I've coated the top, I just brush underneath it, and that's it. And then I do the same thing for the bottom lashes as well. It's good to apply a little mascara at a time so that you just have those single lashes standing out, not bundled up together, except if you're going for that chunky eyelashes look. Can you see the difference? Did you just see the difference between the two eyes? Yes, that's what we're going for. So now we're going to do the balance on this other side. Repeating the same process again. Don't be in a hurry because you don't want your mascara to touch the rest of your face. Cleaning anything could distort all the blending you've done, just give you so much stress again. So avoid rushing, avoid the mascara touching your face. And then underneath, it's already looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good to me. So that's it. And then lastly, I'm using my Zaron compact powder. This one again is a shade darker than I am. But because of the lighter foundation that I used, I am using it over my makeup, making sure to apply generously over the blush and bronzer, just to tone it down. So if you observe, I just created a balance between dark and light while doing this makeup. So I used a very light foundation as a highlighter. I used my natural skin foundation to create a balance, and I'm using a darker powder to finish. That's how you balance it out. So yeah, you can hardly even notice that I I I had made a mistake in my purchase before. So that's it. And now I'm going to do my lips. I am using this balm that naturally changes color. It has a red color when you apply it and a different one otherwise. So I just use that to lubricate my lips. And now I'm outlining with a black pencil. And shading in. This is a very nice lip gloss I got that I have refused to let go. I've not been able to find this exact one again. So even though it's running out, I decided to cut it in two and use it till its last drop. We squeeze out all the juice. It won't let you go until you've served us till the end. And I'm sure you can tell even just by me applying it that it's a really nice one. It has some shimmers in it and it's plain. It's good to always have a plain lip gloss. It does wonders. And that's it. My makeup is done. And finally, I'm just going to use this setting spray over my face to make my makeup stay intact. And voila. Hyping myself right now, because when God created the earth, he looked at everything and said it is good. So I'm looking at my face and it's looking good. I've done a very good work and I'm happy for it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Rita signing out. Bye.